What's up, YouTube? This is TheBillyBobHD bringing you another Let's Play. Today I've got some more Hearts of Iron IV. We're playing as Legionary Romania. Last episode we were making big pushes into the Soviet Union here, which is great to see, as the Germans here seem to be bogging down a little bit, even though we're approaching Minsk here. Let's go ahead and unpause it. We'll see how the air war is going really quickly. So now Ukraine is showing as green. We have 400 close air supports, and I added another 88 into that as well, just to help out. And the Soviets continue to throw bombers into the mix here. I'm currently waiting for my fighters to finish or bolster production to the tune of 200 here. And then my additional fighters after that we're going to throw into Ukraine as well to help out with some of those bombers currently producing those Fighter 2s. So I have 3 military factories available to me at this point, and I'm thinking I'm going to take, let's see, I'm going to throw 1 into infantry equipment. I'm going to throw 1 into medium tank production there. And then motorized, we had a big need there last episode, so I'll throw 1 into that. Got an extra dockyard, so throwing that there into my submarine 3 production. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, anti-tank 2, blah blah blah. Let's see how the research is going right now. Still a little early to get the Fighter 3s up and going. Working on our doctrines, and our artillery is pretty close, is actually fully updated there, but we don't have artillery unit 3s yet. We could go with medium tank 2 next. I think that's probably a good choice. Looks like a Panzer IV there in the picture. So we've actually almost reached our strategic goal, which it looks like we have. So I'm going to give my units here a new goal, and we're going to continue pushing towards Stalingrad. So new offensive line, we're going to make that, we're going to start it here and bring it up this way, sort of like that. I think that looks good. So he's telling me, let's see, he's not quite ready. Estimated plan value negative 70%. There is a large river crossing involved. We're still preparing some divisions, and we're still positioning others. So we're going to let him organize that and see if we can't help out. Meanwhile, these guys are just continuing to help border my my front line here, my yellow guys, just to make sure we don't get any breakthroughs. And I think with the yellow guys, it may make sense to, with our front line, to extend that a little further. So I'm going to drag you up like that, just to help out. See, we're going to reposition some divisions that way too. But things looking pretty good right now. We do need to pick a new focus. Should we go for rocket effort? No, let's go with the armor effort, because we're going to be researching the medium tank 2s coming up. Oh, I did get a new tank brigade, has finally finished up. He is considered trained as well, so I'm going to go ahead and just apply you to my yellow guy like this. So we'll bring the new tank division up to the front here. And what does he have? We have a really awesome soft attack in this battalion, in this setup. I've got mostly old artilleries. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. If I go to my division designer too, I want to add some extra artillery to my divisions like that, to my infantry divisions, and deliver some extra artillery to the front. And that's going to actually make my artillery need pretty substantial there. Yeah. At almost 3,000, 2,600 or so. Meanwhile, the other guys are going to continue to try to push up towards the next offensive line here. So we do still need some time as he's preparing. Yeah, I don't want to execute that plan. No, we will not get a bonus. So I'm going to be careful there. But if we can continue to, squeeze this pocket a little further out and swing around to the north, maybe we could approach Moscow as well as driving towards Stalingrad. Now our yellow guys are spread across the front, which is good. We're picking up air bases as well as we go. Ukraine we're now showing as red. Yeah. Still showing as 48. 488 close air supports there assigned to the Ukraine. I wonder why they're not showing up here. That could be a bug. I noticed that last episode as well. Excellent. We are now showing the 200 there for fighters. The need is technically filled. On red, port strike. Oh, the Soviets did try a naval bomb on my submarine there and ended up taking that out, which sucks. New research slot. Let's go back over to this and grab medium tank 2. Awesome. Upgrade our tank divisions a little bit further. Recruit and deploy. Should have some new infantry divisions coming out pretty quickly, and yeah, some motorized units as well. Now if I go back to production here, nope, haven't finished up the mechanized quite yet. Light tank 2 is still sitting where it's been. That's fine. Infantry equipment 2. We're going to have to research infantry equipment 3 here pretty soon as well. But all of these units look to be updated. We are lacking resources again. We need some more steel. So, if I go here, how many civilian factories do I have? 13. So we can trade away for some extra steel. Let's throw another factory into that there just to help out with those needs. Because now I'm looking at only needing 2 at the moment. How are our casualties as well? 227k. Ouch. Still showing at over 1.3 million there, though. Yes, now we're starting to break out over here towards Rostov, which is great. Okay, now that we've picked up this new airbase here, I think it's safe to assign some new Fighter 2s. We'll assign all of you for now. Okay, but we're going to put the production... Oh, he's deploying currently. Now he's standing by. We're going to set this limit up to 300. Let's actually go up to 350. Set limit, standing by. You will be assigned to Ukraine. And all I want you to do is work on air superiority. There we go. Very good. So he'll work on doing that for us. Because we're producing... We've got a good production line going now. We're producing almost 2 per day. So hopefully those fighters will help stave off some of these bombers that they're throwing into the mix, because they keep throwing in like hundreds and hundreds of them. Let's also go to this to see months. Okay. They're bombing a lot of our troops, but we're also bombing a lot of theirs with our close air support. Wait, that's enemy ships. Our ships bombed. Enemy fighters lost 0. Enemy bombers lost 0. Sucks. Oh, nice. We got an ace pilot. Who dares wins. Let's go see where our new ace is located here. He's located in the Ukraine. Pebbles is his nickname. He gives air attack plus 3%, max airspeed plus 3%, and agility. Okay. So, as we produce more fighters to go into there, that'll help boost some of those stats a little bit further. Okay. Still showing as a negatively balanced plan for a new offensive line with the 26 divisions here. So it may make sense. I don't know if we should just go ahead and tell them to go ahead. Now it's at, wow, superior enemy. Okay. That's a good reason why. New motorized division is finished up. We'll throw you into the new plan as well. There we are. And this guy, if we take a look at him, he needs to get his organization up a little bit, but he's got some anti-tank, some artillery in there. This guy's infantry weapons, half and half for infantry weapons 1 and 2. Got all of his motorized units. And I forget, oh nice, Recon Company 2 was finished up. Okay, we've got some decent units there. Some okay soft attack. Research slot is available, so it's 1941. Working on the medium tank 2. We could try to work on the light tank 3 as well. Yeah, I'm going to get a half-a-year penalty against the weapons if I try to research those. Still working on the mechanized. Let's take a look at the doctrines. Still working there. Artillery, 1942. The artillery will probably be the most helpful, actually, because that's what the primary... I guess that's primarily what we've got in there, but that's also going to represent a freaking... freaking time penalty as well. How about engineering or industry? Oh, this is a good one to get. Dispersed Industry 4. Let's go with that one. My constructions, you know, we could try to build some more military factories. I'll build one here, here, and here, and here, and here. So all of these orders now, I need to send you guys up towards the top. Boom, 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 boom. Like this. This is annoying. Can I click and drag you up? No. That's alright. We'll at least get the guys started on one of those. Because if we can bolster up our military factories a lot, then we're going to really start crushing it. So... moving these up accordingly. Like this. Awesome. Also, if any of you play any multiplayer campaigns, let me know if you want to try to join up on a weekend sometime. I would love to get into a multiplayer session with my viewers. I think that would be really cool. See a couple of other YouTubers doing that as well, with Benjamin Magnus. He's doing community events. Here we go. Almost to the top here, guys. Like this. Perfect. Okay. So those civilian factories now will work on those new military factories for me. How are we doing on resources? Still need 2 steel. That's okay. We are experiencing some resistance to occupation. Limited exports. We could go with closed economy, where we're not exporting any resources. I think that's a good move right now. It did take away one of my factories because of my exports, but steel now, that allowed us to get, have full amounts of steel. I've got surpluses of oil, aluminum, rubber, everything now. So all of our production lines are full and working to our advantage. Improved artillery, yeah. It's gonna be pretty big on Red Pork Strike. They keep trying to bomb my submarines there, but not gonna let you. Not gonna let you at all. So if we zoom the map out here, you can see we have by far made further strides than the Germans in this war, but they've got to worry about the other allies as well. And you've got the UK now that's bum rushing up here in northern Italy. and has managed to cut Italy completely in half. Italy has a lot of troops that are tied up on my front up here. So it's really to my advantage. Integrated support has finished up. Great. Should we work on the next land doctrine? Support battalion, soft attack plus 20%, plus 10. Yes, let's go ahead and do that. Overwhelming fire. Let's check on the air war again. Yeah, so a lot of my planes getting chewed up and spit out. We've lost 46 fighters so far, but they have lost 314 bombers. So we are we are showing a very positive, very positive number here, because our fighters are shooting down at least a couple each, it looks like. Armor effort has been completed. Excellent. Close air support effort. Let's go with that next. That'll be important down the road. And over here you have Japan that is invaded. Holy shit, they've invaded down here. Wow. Only a couple divisions. That'll get swallowed up pretty quickly, but that was really interesting. How is Japan doing? They've been kicked off the Chinese mainland here, which is not good. And China has also taken over Vietnam. So, Chinese United Front. They're considered non-aligned. Mechanized Equipment 1 is finished up. So, time for us to switch that production line and go from motorized to mechanized like this. Alright, so we're going to have to let the efficiencies sort of ramp up there. However, not quite close enough yet to start Weapons 3. Working on our land doctrine. We could go with the light tank there. It's only going to take me 84 days. I think that's a good move at the moment. No template. That's right. We've got to adjust our motorized template here. And we're going to make you mechanized now. Like this. Which is pretty cool. I've got plenty of army experience to throw at this. Whoops, forgot one right here. That's cool. Should we give them a light tank brigade as well? Just to improve their hard attack? Yeah. And a medium one? Okay. Wow, that's a nice brigade there. I tell you what. Okay. Still looking pretty good over here. I'm seeing a lot of green. Okay, and my guys are now going to push towards... Oh, no. I've had 2 divisions that are trapped over here. So we need to see if we can't try to rescue them. So we're going to move into this territory. I'm going to try to swing up northwards here into Stelino. And then try to swing back around over to them here. They're not at a port, so they're not being supplied. Suffering that attrition. So my 4 divisions right here now moving this way. Or actually, let's just tell you to... And they were lost. They were overrun. Those German units are still in there. I want to go try to save those 11 divisions for them. But we're meeting some stiff resistance now, so that attack is going to... that attack is going to bleed off a little bit, it looks like. How is the Soviet Union doing in terms of surrender? They're at 15% towards capitulation, so a lot better than last episode. I think they were sitting at 3% that whole episode. Enemy bombers lost 579 now, so my fighter's really chewing them up, which is great to see. Okay, still stuck at the 44 mark there for... Oh, we need another steel trade. I've only got 9 available factories, though, working on my new military factories, so I can't really trade for those at the moment. Do we have some steel that is in our immediate future? Oh, a ton of steel up here next to our new offensive line. I'm going to add these guys to the mix now and create you an offensive line as well, which will match this one, kind of like that. And so we'll let him plan a little bit before we execute on that. But just to bring the lines forward, or at least help bring the lines forward, because I do have 17 divisions there that could be helping out. As long as it doesn't bleed my manpower too badly. We'll have to see. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and or comment if you've enjoyed this content. And we'll catch you next time.